Oh man, hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome to what's the name of this show again? Oh yeah, Ferri show. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, and I'm tired, and I don't feel like going to work today, and I've been working every day, and I wish I could go to sleep. Man, forget all that, man. Let me show y'all how a real introduction is done. Let me show y'all how to do what it do. Let's go with it. Come on.
The Ferris wheel show,
That's right.
show.
Say it again.
The Ferris wheel show.
Oh man.
The greatest, the baddest, the man without no fear.
Oh, you too kind.
Ferris, Jose, Teresa, yay!
Woo! Let's go with it. Let me show you how it does. Hey. Come on now. Maya, I worked at this beat last night. There's a promotion of myself. Let's do it.
The Ferris wheel show.
Everybody wake up. I know it's raining outside.
The Ferris wheel
I know it's cloudy outside. But you gotta stay with me now.
The greatest,
Come on.
the man without no fear. Ferris, Jose, Teresa, yay!
Let's go. I'm vibing right now. I'm vibing before I go to work. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, I need an MC. I need somebody to spit this jump. I need to jump on movies. I need to jump on video game, whatever. I want to shout out to all the YouTube viewers out there. I want to shout out to all the loved ones out there, all the couples. Shout out to all the people that subscribe to me and support me in every way. Man, I don't even want to stop, but hey, I gotta get to talking, don't I? Balls on with the zone, Anna. Hey, come on now. Hey, welcome to the Ferris Wheel Show, starting Ferris Teresa's. How y'all doing today? I'm doing wonderful. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let's go with it. You know, hope everybody had a good weekend. I want to shout out to all the loved ones, everybody that support me and subscribe to me, like and comment. Let's keep going. Let's grow this. Let's turn this to an empire. Anybody that be there and stood by me the most, they the one go be there. Y'all understand me? You know what I mean? Why y'all playing, man? Oh, little accident. Sorry about that. I gotta tell you, my music's so good. It got a mind of its own, don't it? But anyway, yeah, I got a lot to talk about, man. Like, you know, this episode right here is gonna be about forgiveness, and the reason why I want to talk about forgiveness because I tell people all the time I'm in peace. I really am in peace. I'm very happy. This is the most happiness I've ever been in my life, and you know, you're not gonna get anywhere or move on with holding a grudge towards one another. You know, and it's like you got to learn how to move forward because I was the type of dude that hold a grudge for a very, very, very long time. And I feel like the only way you'll come in peace is the fact that you gotta learn how to, you gotta forgive one another and hold a grudge. Now, it's levels to this. It is. But like your family and anybody that did some petty stuff to you over the years and never, you know, call you names and call you everything else, call you ugly, fat, slow, you know, whatever. It's like, man, you gotta brush that off because people like that, you know, you gotta learn how to embrace the hate sometimes. Because sometimes the haters, it's your motivation. Ain't no sometimes, that's all the time. Haters is your biggest motivation out there. It really is. And I remember like not talking to my father for like 5 years and, you know, stayed away from my family. That's only because I had to find myself. And I don't y'all doing? Oh my goodness, Travis, what are you doing, B? I love you, man. Hey, that was my boy, my brother, my best friend Travis that just test me, interrupted me. I mean, shout out to my boy Travis, T Money. I love I love him, man. It's like a big brother. He the one that like opened my eyes and showed the way, and he was the one that like been a big brother to me, and he mentored me, and he kind of helped me find some confidence in myself in every way. But let me not get off topic for a minute. But it was a point in time that me and my dad weren't talking, we weren't speaking, and the reason why that was, I'm not even gonna go in detail with it. Just that it was a lot of disagreements. We won't get along and everything else. But I'm glad that me and him is talking again, and I'm glad I got my family back, because that's one thing about this 2020. 2020 it's been a bad year because it's COVID-19, people dying, left to right. We can't have a normal life. We got to walk around with masks and everything else. But the thing is we got to be blessed that we still here. We got to be grateful that we can be able to be with our families and be with our loved ones, or even talk to them, because a lot of people like lost their life because of this COVID-19. Like, that's why I keep saying about wearing masks and everything else. So y'all take that seriously. But getting back to me and my dad, I'm and my family, and Farissa, and even my stepmom, like even Jenny, shout out to them. And I was angry. I was mad for a long time, and it didn't give me no. I use it as motivation, but it's like at the same time I used to always think every single day that what if my dad would have passed away, or something would have happened to my family or anything like that, and then I ain't never got the opportunity to break the ice or have a closure with them. So it's best to forgive, man. It's just best that way. I have no ill will towards anybody at all, nobody. But I know that like certain people you can only deal with so much. Deal with they BS and everything else. And that's only because the fact that you don't want to stress yourself out. You don't want to like get gray haired, or you start receiving your hairline, or you might get high blood pressure over somebody nonsense. And it's like it's no point. And I remember back in the days, I used to always hold a grudge towards a lot of people, anybody, because I always felt like I was alone. Always. Growing up, I always felt like I was alone. I was by myself. People never took me seriously. People never like pay attention to me or anything else. So it's just one of those things that I try so hard to fit in and try to earn people's respect and everything else, but in reality, it's like people don't like. You know what I mean? People, no. You gotta love yourself. That's what I call self-love. You can't depend on other people to love you or anything like that. It comes from within. You gotta love yourself first, because how you expect other people to love you and you don't love yourself, that's absurd. That's like, no. And I'm not gonna chase nobody's validation. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I'm not gonna do it. You either like me or you hate me or you love me or whatever. It doesn't matter, because anybody's opinion is irrelevant. It's very irrelevant. So y'all can do anything y'all want to, but yeah. Forgiveness, man, like you can't let small stuff get in the way of friendships or family or relationships or anything like that. It's best to talk to that person and get some answers. But it's a point that you doing all the work, and I mean sooner or later you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna get tired of it. You're gonna get sick of it, and it's like no. And like it's to the point now you gotta do you sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. That don't make you selfish or anything like that. That's you trying to be the best you as possible, and that's the best way for you to do it. To be the best you as possible. So don't let nobody hold you back. Anyway, because even though you don't forgive that person, they still holding you back. They not even thinking about you. They not thinking about you at all. They are living life, enjoying. They doing what they want to do while you still here mad and angry and all that. You ain't doing no stressing yourself out. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Stress is a silent killer. I mean, y'all need to know that, because like, people get sick, people get canceled, all that, but that stress, man, on top of all that, it's not good. So it's best to be as happy as possible. I mean, do whatever, do some hobby, work out, like meditate, read the Bible, pray, anything to get your mind back right, mind focused. It's all about this at the end of the day. Because if your head ain't right, how you expect your body to be right? That was a quote for my man Travis. He told me that years ago. But that's the thing right there. And and I gotta say this, man. I'm blessed. I got a lot of stuff that most people don't have. And and I'm just blessed, man. Like, but yeah. Next topic though. Let's move on with that. Like, the next topic will be your boy Garcia. My bad, excuse me. Garcia versus Spence Jr. Man, that was I didn't watch the fight because I had to work that night, but I didn't expect the main event to come on that early, only because they was in Texas. Now, if they was in Las Vegas, then I would have made it on time. Plus, I was waiting for somebody to get off anyway, so it is what it is. But I did watch the highlights. And it was, Garcia, he held his own. Especially that round 5, he got that little hook. Got on his Spence's face, but Spence was tearing his butt up. He was beating him now. Like, that dude, Spence reach and his speed and all that is, man, all them punches, that dude just amazing, man. And you look at him, you wouldn't even think that he was in the car accident. You wouldn't think that. That dude is in phenomenal shape, and that dude, he's still undefeated, and like, that was a good fight. Like, I saw the highlights. That's about it. I saw pieces here and there, so I tried to watch that, try to get to know what's going on, and it lasted the whole thing. And like, your boy Garcia face, man, his face, man, that dude face looked like some raw bologna or something. His face like Burger King. His face looked kind of tore up, but good job to him. Like, it is what it is with that. That was a good fight. Good fight. That was a real fight. Like I said, with that Tyson and I forgot the other, Roy Jones got that fight, and it was better. It was more competitive. Nobody won't tie. That for sure. I said, man, breathe, man, breathe. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. But yeah. And then pray. My prayer go to Casanova and G Herbo, like, with his whole RICO charge. And then I just heard now that G Herbo, he was scamming, he was buying puppies and stuff like that. But I think he was scamming. It was something like that. I didn't look deep into it, and it's prayers go out to them. But it's like you gotta learn how to separate, like, your not even that. It's like you got to pick one or the other. You can't do best. I mean, we all human. We all gonna make mistakes, but you gotta, come on, man. Casanova, come on, man. Y'all on the top of y'all game right now. The top of y'all game. Y'all make wonderful music. I love y'all music. I mean, Casanova, I love his energy. He was doing a lot, man. Like, he already did time in prison. And it's like, man, you gotta learn to separate the two, man. You gotta stick. You good at something, man. Stick to it, man. Don't sell drugs, don't do RICOs, or don't do none of that. Like, you gotta focus. And y'all got a girlfriend, y'all got family, y'all got kids. Like, it's bigger than you. Y'all supposed to do this to provide for your family. That's what you supposed to do, not do nonsense and stupid stuff like what y'all doing now. But prayer go out to y'all. Like, I feel bad for the kids. It's always, at the end of the day, it's always about the kids. Always about the kids. And it's always about the kids. So it's like that was most adults need to be thinking about. Like when y'all ever y'all think about making a decision or anything like that, think about the child, think about the kid. You know, it just I don't have kids, but it's just that it's the right thing. You know, I was a parent once. I did raise my sister and all that. So it's like I have a little experience in that, and I'll just let y'all know that's all it is to it. But yeah, you know, another thing I want to talk about before I go, 'cause I mean I'm about to end this, and yeah. So anyway, I'll read this article. I talked to my dad. I talked to a couple people. This it was this lady down in Texas. She's a waitress. Now remind you, she had a bad year. She had a rough year just like everybody else. I mean, we all had a bad year. It was her new job. She's a waitress. And one of the customers, I mean, said she was doing a good job. And also, this is the holiday time. She got 2 boys. I think she had a husband. I think her husband got laid off or something like that. But boy, oh boy, I think she got 2 boys. All she tried to do is get the Christmas right. Get their Christmas and, like, provide for the family. She had a customer. Customer gave her a $2,000 tip. You talk about blessing or what? Like, I mean, man, that's amazing, right? $2,000 tip. That's awesome. Dude left it up there. Then all of a sudden, the restaurant talking about they can't get her more than $500 tip. And I'm like, what? Is this system, is that messed up? Is that the fact that you can't even like give people what they earn? Like, the lady had a family, she's struggling. Like, obviously the man thought that she did a good job. Why would you not do the right thing? Maybe he should have gave her cash or whatever. But even still, I mean, I wouldn't think you had to worry about stuff like that. But I'm sorry, man. This country, this system is just all messed up. And I have no faith in this country. I have no faith in this system or any type of way. That's why I'm trying to build this up, man. That's why, like, everybody, we all gotta build ourselves. We gotta depend on ourselves, man. It's just what it is, man. And I'm just, you know, and oh yeah. And I hope that they get that situated. I need to get deep into that story, because that story just hit me. You know, I know what it's like to struggle. We all know what it's like to struggle and, you know, be poor and come from the hood and all that stuff. We all know what it's like. So that's why I always try to be the best I can be. So I'm about to head out. You know, I love y'all. You know, I'm not even gonna head out yet. I'm sorry. Let me I'm gonna play this song. Like, I'm gonna do this all the time, right? I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna do this, like, try to promote people, like, songs or businesses before I go. Try to promote them. But this is from my man Cashi J. You know, his real name Jermaine. I met him at Farm Fresh back in 2010. You know, that was back when I had the dreads and all that. And, like, when he used to come in there, for some reason, me and him just clicked. And I always looked up to him because he was always so cool. He had swag. He had all that. But, you know, he's a teacher. And he's a dope rapper. So I'm about to play his song right now. And y'all need to check his project, Part of a Genius. It's on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Y'all need to check that out right now. And I'm about to play Summer Night by Cashi J. And I have a vibe every time I listen to this song.
Live the nights, when the days, I just wanna get away, take a trip, get paid, enjoy the ride, get laid. What's the price for the fame? Save my soul, fuck a lame. If I don't make it, then who's to blame? It's a bird, it's a plane, it's on the way. I live for the moments, hoping that tomorrow come. I run out of options, wishing I could borrow some. I swear my first is a classic. Carter 1, spit a verse with the passion of the Holy Father's Son. No weapon formed against me, so I bought a gun. Security, a bulletproof car, tough, huh? Then you find it shooting for the stars. Ain't enough love, now they tuned in into a guy feeling unplugged. Back to where I started, like the intro to college. I compete with the scholars when Ivy League with the ballers, but Fisk and know Howard. I learned that fame is just a drug to keep you feeling empowered for a second, minute, an hour that you doubted yourself. Judgment got clouded, need my bank account to roughly get routed. A million from scouters to see my talent, they wouldn't doubt me. I'm the proof inside the pudding, that's the summa cum laude. I'm only living for the summer.